Welcome back to Monkey Sessions, day 18. So we've been doing this for a good chunk of time now. And at this point in our practice, it's still available to newcomers, but we're starting to add on elements that are going to feel more comfortable to our regulars. So in today's class, we're going to focus on using our three-part breath to really stay focused and tuned in. We're going to build out the way that we do our down dogs a little bit more. This is the third class in sort of the down dog sequence. And lastly, we're going to work in some twists, which I know people love to do on Fridays, and then you can stick around for the meditation if you like. So come into your body, feel your whole foot on the ground, and begin to breathe into the belly. You can place your left hand on the belly and maybe your right hand on your back, and start to feel what it's like when you inflate the whole circumference. Gently in and out. And now let's try and layer on a three-part breath. So inhale for the full 3 counts and exhale for the full 3 counts. I'll guide you. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring both your hands to your mouth and do that same cycle in your own time. Audible inhales and exhales, fogging up the glass. Woo. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Make sure your roommates, your partners, your neighbors can hear you. And now let's add in some motion. Inhale, sweep the arms up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift, reach crown away from the butt. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold, bring everything down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, push the feet away, reach up. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3, 2, 1. Control. Inhale, sweep up. 3, 2. Remember this rhythm. 1. Exhale, forward fold. 3, 2. Fog up the glass. 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Push the hands against the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Lean into yourself. Inhale, sweep the arms up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands to heart center. Fog up the glass. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop your hands. Bring them out in front of you now. And this week we've been working on how to activate the back when we're in a downward facing dog. So a lot of times there's this feeling that we need to maybe crunch our shoulders and pull the shoulder blades together. I want to do the opposite today. So reach the arms out in front of you and try and slide your shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Down and away from the ears. And now bend your fingers as if you were about to open up a pickle jar. And rotate away from the midline. And feel what happens to your shoulders. You can go back and forth. Feel what happens to the shoulders internally rotated, the way that your chest compresses inward, versus externally rotating. Shoulders come down from the ears, maybe the chest puffs up a little bit, and you've activated the whole chain of the shoulder, which is what we want to happen. Bring the hands down, come back to the mat, hands and knees, tabletop position, and same thing. Dig into the ground and practice the feeling of rotating your palms outwards, even though they're facing the mat. So you're pushing into the ground, and maybe try pushing the space underneath the knuckles into the ground, rotating out. Now try the fingertips. The idea is we're activating, you can push into the ground right now. The idea is we're activating the shoulders in a way that we haven't felt before. Pushing into the ground, bring the right leg up behind you, bend the knee, and tip over to the side. So a low scorpion here, But it isn't really about the hip, it's really about the hands. Are you still actively pushing away? And notice, has your chest dropped down, or are you staying active and engaged? Bring the foot behind you, and now knee to nose. But don't forget about the hands. Stay for a moment. Exhale, come down to your knees, and let's try the other side. Left foot behind you, pushing evenly into the hands. Bend the knee and tilt open. So the pelvis is on an angle, but you're looking right in between the thumbs. Extend the leg behind you, now pull knee to nose. But notice, have you relaxed in the shoulders? Don't do that, stay firm. Exhale, bring the knee to the ground. Let's take the next progression of this. Plant the hands and push yourself up into a downward facing dog. And just like in other classes this week, we're going to practice the feeling of moving our leg from behind us to the top of the mat. You can pedal out your feet here a little bit, get comfortable, wiggle the hips. Bring your gaze to the hands and check in with them by physically looking at them. Is the whole hand on the ground? And now rotate externally so you're smearing peanut butter underneath your fingers outwards. Good. Activate the shoulders, activate the core, pull belly button into the spine, and lift your right leg off the mat a little or a lot. Doesn't matter. But get the sense that you're pushing your toes away from the ground with your hands. Well, opposite ends of the body. Bend the knee, tilt it over, so we're here in a scorpion dog, as it's called, or a raised leg downward facing dog. And on the inhale, pull the knee to the nose. And experience slowly the sensation of moving it back and forth. Don't rush it. Push back into a one-legged downward facing dog. So, bottom toes planted firmly, top leg reaching upward, and slowly, with precision, place the foot between the hands. Good. So that feeling of going from the back of the mat to the top of the mat is what I want to focus on. Come back to your knees. Let's switch sides. Plant the hands. Push up into your downward facing dog. Look at the hands. See what they're doing. Raise the left foot behind you, pushing the ground away with the hands to get length in the foot. Bend the knee, open up the hip. But has your left hand come off the ground a little bit, or the pressure gotten looser? Double down on it. Push evenly in the hands. Exhale, pull knee to nose, slowly, right? The feeling of transition. It's not about the arrival, it's about the journey. Pop that back foot up behind you one more time. So we're here in a three-legged dog. And slowly, with precision, plant the foot between the hands. All right, we're no stranger to this low lunge. Step the feet together and slowly curl your way up into a standing Tadasana pose. So throughout the practice, we're going to find some new ways to practice moving the foot from the back of the mat up to the front with precision and control. Let's not be floppy, all right? Ground into your feet. Take a moment of breath before we begin our work today. Set an intention for yourself and the practice. And let's start moving. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Fire up the breath just like we did before. Inhale, halfway lift. Think about the rhythm. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's move to lunges. Inhale, sweep up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Keep that count in your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot back. You're here in a low lunge. On our fingertips, pushing the ground away. Inhale, look forward, bring the gaze to the front of the room. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rock to the top of a push-up position. Stay here for a moment. Lift the right leg up behind you. pull knee to nose. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Push the ground away, stay for a moment. Exhale, bring the knees down, right foot to the top of the mat. For our first one, we'll stay with that transition. Pop up the knee behind you, inhale, look forward, and settle into the feeling of the hips. What's going on back there? Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, curl into yourself. Inhale, arms rise all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, sweep up. Audible breaths, don't forget about it. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Do not buy into the narrative that your knees have to be straight to be good at yoga. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back. Pop up on the fingerprints. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push the ground away, downward facing dog. Fire into your hands and slowly open the cookie jar. Nice. Inhale, rock forward to the top of the mat. Raise the left foot and pull knee to nose. Stay for the breath. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Pull the hip creases up to the sky, the thighs to the back of the room. Good. Exhale, plant the knees, left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the knee, gaze forward in your low lunge. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage the lower back here in a healthy way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, let's build on that. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. I want to hear it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot back. Ground into your feet, and on the inhale, sweep the arms up. High lunge. Now we've been here many times together, but check in. Is your knee over your ankle? Is the back leg fired up, and are the hips off to the side, or are they pointed forward? Get comfortable here. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly come to the top of push-up position, and let's follow the progression we've been working on over the week. So drop your knees, thighs, with control, hips, belly, ribs. Keeping the chest lifted, bring the arms behind you, palms face down. And if you like, lift the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, plant everything, push back into your downward facing dog. Actively push the ground away. This time, raise the right foot behind you. Inhale, and on the exhale, step it all the way through to the top of the mat between the hands. Aha, something new. Inhale, sweep the arms up, back in our high lunge position. Check in on the hips. What's activated? Reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands down, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, into yourself. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Reach through the side body, hands together, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale. All right, one more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. We're getting into it now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the left foot behind you. Get light on the fingertips. And now sweep the arms up into your crescent lunge, also called high lunge. Same thing. Is your knee over the ankle? Are your hips at an open angle, or are they facing the front of the room? Fire up the back leg. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward, top of push-up position, and follow the progression. Drop your knees with control. Thighs, hips, belly, ribs. Inhale, the hands behind you, float the feet, stay for a breath. Exhale, plant everything, come back into your downward facing dog. Float the left foot off the ground, and now place it between the hands and sweep up into your high lunge, crescent lunge. Nice. That looked really good. We haven't practiced that transition a lot. Pull the ribs in, reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push through the whole foot to reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's iterate on that. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And now check in. If you're forward like this because it looks cool for Instagram, pull it back in, containment in the belly. Stay for the breath. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into your downward facing dog. Pull the thighs to the back of the room, the hip creases to the sky. Rock forward, and now progress to your belly or come into chaturanga, elbows to the rib cage. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Float the right leg up to the sky. Place the foot between the hands, drop the back knee, and inhale, sweep up into your kneeling Anjaneyasana. Good. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. Exhale, hands together. All right, let's balance ourselves out. Commit to it. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, knee down. Inhale, sweep up into your Anjaneyasana. Push the foot into the ground. Exhale, plant the hands, step into your downward facing dog. Hip creases to the sky. Inhale, rock forward, plank position. Exhale, make your way to the ground or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, baby cobra, whatever it is to open your heart. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot behind you. Exhale, step it between the hands, back knee down. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Containment in the ribs, reach through the fingers. Exhale, plant the hands, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay for the breath. Make your little pocket mirror in front of you. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's work on some technique. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands and make your way back into a downward dog any way that's comfortable. You can hop, skip, jump, ride a unicorn, dolphin, whatever it is. Look at your hands. Don't forget they need to be active and working right now. Inhale, the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step it between the hands. We've done this before. I know you can do it. Round the heel to the ground and sweep up into your warrior 2. Aha! It looks so, I get so excited, but it does look really amazing. I hope you see that as well. Stay here, knee over ankle. Drop the forearms, sweep up and over into side angle pose. All right, here's where the fun starts. Inhale, come back into your warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips. Look at your back foot and bring the toes in 45 degrees. Now take the hips and have them match 45 degrees off the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and as if you're holding a beach ball up there, bring the whole unit to bring the front of the room. Adjust your feet. Make sure that your knee stays over the ankle, and if not, take a moment and adjust. This is a construction zone. Stay here for the breath. All right, another sequence. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Pop the back foot up so we're now in a high lunge, just like Anjaneyasana. Tilt the whole body forward 45 degrees so our chest is over the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, biceps to ear, and just get sturdy here. Fire up the back leg. In fact, if you want to put your hand on your butt back there and see, like, are you awake? A lot of people forget. So, butt is awake. We're here. Now twist on your spine's axis to face the opposite side wall. So we're now looking over the right leg. Take your left hand, place it on your right knee, and take your right hand, maybe twinkle your fingers to remind yourself which hand it is, swing it back to grab maybe your waistline, your pants, anything you can hold on to. If you like, drop your knee to the thigh. I'm gonna stay right where we were. Inhale, 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Twist a little bit more for the inhale. And on the exhale, plant the hands, step back into a plank position. Lower yourself down to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. All right, let's even ourselves out. Left foot floats off the ground. Big step forward between the hands. Drop the back heel to the ground and swivel up into warrior 2. Cool. I'm gonna face away from you so I can face you for the twist. Stay here, check in, what's the alignment of everything? Drop the forearm to the thigh, reach up and over, side angle pose. Push into the back edge of the bottom foot. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Now, hands to the hips. Pull the back toes 45 degrees. Same thing with your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grab a beach ball up there and push it towards the sky. And now together, rotate ourselves to the front of the room. Good, welcome to warrior 1. This time, tip the whole unit forward. We're not gonna bring our hands to the hips. Pop up on your back foot so you're just on your toes in a high lunge. And there is like a 45-degree angle from the tips of your fingers all the way back to your heel. Take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Take your left hand, place it on the waistline. You can drop down to the elbow if you like, and stay for the 3-count breath. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Pull belly button to spine. 3, 2, 1. Stay for the inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Lower yourself to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. And walk yourself up to the top of the mat, however is comfortable. We're not quite done yet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And slowly come into chair pose, which we haven't done together too much. Imagine there's a chair behind you and you're inching yourself down to sit in it. Come to pause. Drop yourself 2 inches more, just a little bit. 2 more inches. Fire up the legs, pull the knees together. Stay here for the breath. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2. Hold it, you can do it. 1. Pull yourself all the way back down. Slowly, slowly bring your butt to the ground. From here, raise your feet. We'll do a little bit of heat and then we'll close out class. With the feet up, bring the hands to the sides, pull your chest off the ground, your shoulders off the ground, and if you like, give it that extra little crank. Hold here for a breath, and exhale, come down. All right, now, place the feet together, bring them up, and place your hands in between your knees. Stay here, 3, 2, push the knees against the elbows, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring the knees together. Let's add a variation. Knees are together, both hands come to the outside. So the outside of your right elbow is pushing against your left thigh. Try and get both shoulder blades off the ground, particularly the left one. Stay for the breath. And on the exhale, switch sides. Left elbow to right thigh. Stay here. It's as if we're pushing the imaginary ground away. Exhale, hold it. Back to the middle. This time your hands on the outside of inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Rock around on your back, windshield wiper the legs out. Squeeze your legs in together. Forehead to knees, double the intensity. And on the exhale, let it all go, Shavasana. Feel the hum of your body. Thank it for the work that you just completed. And sink into the breath. We're right at the top of the hour, so you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. Head out to start your weekend, or in just a few moments, we'll come back together and do a 10-minute meditation to kind of close out the work week and begin together.